Imagine a time, long before the earth became tangled in its web of suffering and chaos. The heavens were not just a realm of peace, they were a battleground of untold power and glory. The cosmos itself burned with a fire more ancient than the stars, alive with purpose, a celestial kingdom where every angel stood in unshakable harmony, their voices a symphony of praise that reverberated through the very fabric of existence. But amid this divine order, beneath the brilliance of unblemished light, something stirred, a dark desire, an ancient rebellion that would fracture the heavens. A decision, whispered in the shadow of eternity, would change everything. The Watchers, the first of their kind, beings of unimaginable power, were appointed to guard and guide humanity from above, to observe, to protect, but never to interfere. Yet, even among the purest, the seeds of doubt can take root, and with one spark, that doubt can ignite into a flame that consumes all in its path. The Watchers gazed down upon the earth, and what they saw ignited a forbidden hunger in their hearts. It was not the mountains or the seas that captivated them, but something far more enticing: the daughters of men, their beauty, their grace, their very humanity, something no immortal being had ever known. In their hearts, a longing was born, a longing that could not be ignored. Semjaza, the leader of the Watchers, stood at the precipice of temptation, and it was in his voice, dark, urgent, that the pact was made. "Let us descend," he whispered, "and take for ourselves wives from among the daughters of men. But once we do, we are bound by an oath, one that cannot be undone." The heavens trembled as 200 of the most powerful beings in existence, their wings unfurled in defiance of divine order, descended upon Mount Hermon, a mountain that would forever carry the stain of their rebellion. And so it began. The Watchers fell, not just to earth, but into the abyss of their own desires, their fate sealed by an oath, written in the stars, never to be undone. Once upon the earth, the Watchers' descent was far more than a mere union with mortal women. It was an unleashing of power, of ancient knowledge, never meant to be shared with humankind. Azazel, the cleverest among them, revealed the dark art of war. With a flick of his hand, he taught men how to forge weapons of destruction, swords, shields, spears, tools that would bring chaos, bloodshed, and endless suffering. Semjaza, with his knowledge of the forbidden, taught humanity the ancient arts of enchantments, binding spells, and the dark roots of the earth that could be manipulated for control and power. But it wasn't just war and magic that the Watchers shared. No, they offered humanity the very secrets of the heavens themselves, the movements of the stars, the mysteries of the moon, the hidden power of the sun, burning with energy never meant for mortal eyes. And as the knowledge spread, so did corruption. What was once pure in the hearts of men now turned dark, their minds intoxicated with pride, their souls hungry for more. They twisted the gifts given to them, turning them into weapons, tools of oppression, and instruments of destruction. The earth itself began to groan under the weight of this new forbidden wisdom. From these unions came the Nephilim, giants of unimaginable strength. They were not the gentle sons of angels, but monstrous beings of destruction. Towering above men, they crushed everything in their path. Their hunger was insatiable, their power limitless. The earth trembled beneath their weight as they devoured life, consuming the resources of the world and turning against humanity itself. The cries of the oppressed, the cries of the innocent, reached the heavens. They were heard by the Creator whose heart was filled with sorrow. The world he had once created in beauty and balance was now consumed by corruption, violence, and death. And so, in his infinite wisdom and wrath, the Most High decided the time had come for judgment. From the heavens above, the archangels descended, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, bringing with them a judgment that would cleanse the earth, that would wash away the sins of the Watchers, the giants, and all those who had turned away from the divine order. Azazel was captured, bound, and cast into a pit of darkness, where the scorching desert winds would howl forever, and his cries would be lost to the void. His punishment was as eternal as his defiance. Semjaza and his followers, those who had once stood in glory, were cast into chains, imprisoned in the blackest of pits, to remain in torment until the final day. Their cries echoed through the dark void, their fate sealed by their own rebellion. But the wrath of the Creator did not stop with the fallen. A great flood was decreed, a wave of destruction that would wipe the earth clean. It was a cleansing fire of water to purge the world of its sin, to start anew. But among the chaos, one man remained, Noah, a man of unshakable faith, chosen to carry the seeds of life into a new world. His family, his lineage, would survive, and from their bloodline, a new hope would rise. A new beginning, a chance for redemption. But within this tale of judgment and destruction lies another story, a voice that stands apart, the voice of Enoch, the righteous scribe who walked with God. Enoch was not only a witness to the fall of the Watchers, but the keeper of their secrets, the recorder of their lamentations, and the bearer of their regrets. He was shown visions beyond mortal comprehension, the prisons where the fallen were bound, the fire that burns but does not consume, the stars that fall only to be chained for eternity. Enoch witnessed the abyss, the final resting place of the wicked, where the flames of judgment burn forever. He saw the throne of the Ancient of Days, the Book of Judgment, and the coming of a Messiah who would bring balance to the world. But even in the darkest corners of this tale, there are questions. What of the Watchers who followed out of fear? What of their regrets, their broken hearts? Were they lost to darkness, or did their sorrow burn brighter than their rebellion? And what of Azazel, bound in darkness? Did he ever feel remorse, or did his defiance forever echo through the abyss? The story of the Watchers is more than just a myth. It is a warning, a tale of power misused, knowledge corrupted, and rebellion that shook the very heavens. It speaks of the fragile line between the divine and the mortal, and how easily it can be crossed. Even angels, beings of unimaginable glory, were brought low by their own choices. And humanity, entrusted with the knowledge of the cosmos, now carries the weight of their legacy. The words of Enoch, echoing through time, remind us that every choice, every action, every moment shapes the very future of creation. So now this story comes to you. In the chaos of the world around you, will you remember the Watchers, their rise and their fall? Will you heed the warnings of Enoch, the righteous scribe? Will you choose to walk in wisdom? Or will you too be tempted by the forbidden powers that stir beneath the surface of our world? The heavens watch, the earth remembers. The choice is yours. The heavens watch, the earth remembers, and the choice is yours.